I'm Steve Waddell. Our company is Nasoni, and we are making life easier with our new products. Our first product out of the market is we've reinvented the bathroom faucet. You say, how do you reinvent the faucet? Well, what we've done is we've actually combined a water fountain and a water faucet. And it serves to facilitate rinsing after brushing. You can use it for taking medicine or vitamins in the morning or evening. And one lady even told me she wants to use it to rinse her makeup off before bedtime so she doesn't have to splash water on her face. So the product itself is what we call our dual-purpose fountain faucet. So our approach to bringing the product to market, I think, is what's unique about Nasoni. And we call it our Human Cloud Product Development Pipeline. And that's where we actually take a process approach where we follow PMI, the Project Management Institute, principles for managing projects to deliver them on time and on schedule within budget, and also combine that with an agile approach so that we get early deliveries and make sure we're going to hit and exceed all the requirements. The unique thing about it, though, is we're leveraging new tools like Elance, Upwork, Fiverr, 99 Designs, and more that allow us to connect with people all over the world. Those people from various locations that they have different backgrounds and therefore different skill sets, different ideas. And that allows us in many cases to not only meet requirements, but to actually exceed them with creative thought. Right now, for example, our engineer for this product, for the Nasoni dual-purpose faucet, is in Thailand. We have a graphic artist in the Philippines that we're working with. I have my patent attorney, which in the U.S., they're great guys in the U.S., but I just couldn't afford them. I'm on a bootstrap budget. So I went all the way to India, and I found a patent attorney in India that works with the U.S. Patent Office, and we're already patented. I have a storyteller in the UK that's helping me with stories on my website. I have a web developer also in the UK, and I have one in Texas. Our first prototype manufacturing effort is being done actually in Kennebunk, Maine. So not only all over the world, all over the US as well. And it's what's unique about is our process. That's the tech side of our approach, is all the technology that we are enabling that wasn't available 10 years ago. That's the difference. And those companies like us that can leverage that technology faster and better than our competitors can do a better job bringing their products to market. How did I decide on the model or the process? It really came out of necessity. When I first tried to come up with my idea for how to solve the rinsing after brushing problem, I built a prototype. I went to Lowe's and I bought all the materials. I came home and I made a proof of concept, and it worked. And I thought to myself, okay, now how am I going to engineer this solution? Well, I spent 25 years building aircraft carriers and submarines at Newport News Shipbuilding, and I was a subject matter expert for risk management. I knew everybody in engineering, but nobody wanted to do this after work. I couldn't get them. I wasn't going to even try. So then I thought to ODU, Old Dominion University, and I thought this would be a great student project where students could do this work and as a class project and deliver the results. But I never did hear back from them. So I had heard about Elance, and I'd never used it. I went on Elance and I started researching 3D modeling and animation and things like that, fluid dynamics. And I found a couple of engineers that were top rated within the top 1% of their field, had the skills that I needed. And I put out a job for bid, just selectively to those that I'd picked out, hand selected. And it worked so good, that became my model now for how do I find other people to solve those same problems. In developing my product, bringing it to where it is today, I showed it to a prominent builder in our area, Ed Sadler, and he saw it and he liked it so much he wanted to invest. And I said, I really don't know how to tell you how much it's worth. So let me go do my homework again. So I went back to Elance, and I found a lady that does patent valuations who went to MIT. She has a 4.9 GPA and works on Wall Street. I hired her to come in and help me do my patent valuation report. So it's, leveraging those tool sets that have really enabled me to bring us to where we are today with Nasoni's first product. How do we address whether or not our product is the ideal look, I think is what I heard you ask. Our solution is going to be licensed. Our approach to this is to license it. There are 75 different providers in the U.S. market that provide fountains, bathroom faucets rather, to households, to hotels, and that industry today. Those all 75 represent potential licensees of our product. Therefore, they can take our technology and implement it within their design. So it suits all type of styles of homes and hotels, and even things like RVs, sailboats, and other locations like that we believe there's a market for.